So today I want to share how you can go from a hobby gardener or farmer into a for-profit business startup. Are you guys hearing feedback? Or are we good? Okay. All right. So hi, everyone. My name is Lisa Card. I'm the Center Director for the Small Business Development Center at Mohave Community College. Great. Thank you. I've been counseling clients at the SBDC for almost 10 years, and I've owned 4 businesses myself. My team and I, we love to assist new business startups, as well as working with existing businesses to start, sustain, and grow, like Andrea with Rosebird Farms. Next slide, please. So I want to share that we are a part of a national network of over 1,000 SBDCs in the country. And MCC SBDC is a cooperative program between Mohave Community College and the U.S. Small Business Administration. Our state network in Arizona has over 20 offices throughout the state and 6 procurement offices. We offer no-cost confidential business counseling, loan assistance, access to capital, seminars and trainings like this one, and we offer a lot of different services that are no cost to you. Next slide, please. So through the SBDCs, you have access to many federal, state, and local programs. Shown here are some examples of some federal programs to help some small businesses emerge from the pandemic stronger. Next slide, please. One of our valuable partners is the Arizona Commerce Authority. The online Arizona Small Business Boot Camp is one of their wonderful resources, and they provide no-cost support to small businesses by some of their trainings and online tools. I'm sorry, it looks like you guys need to move to the next slide, please. Barb, give me thumbs up if you can hear me. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Okay, great. So I see the slide for the Arizona Commerce Authority. Thank you for that. We're going to go to the next slide after that. It's still Arizona Commerce Authority, and they provide a wonderful checklist. We use this checklist on a regular basis for our clients. This checklist is such a valuable tool, and it's accessible on the Arizona Commerce Authority website. This is a free interactive checklist program, and it's designed to help a startup, growing, or out-of-state business to commonly requested licensing information. So it includes a contact information to statewide resources and assistance to accelerate your business growth. This tool produces step-by-step checklist that is customized just for your Arizona-based business. This ensures that an individual who follows the steps will be in compliance with Arizona State, the counties, and the cities they're in. All right, thank you for that. Let's go to the next slide, please. All right, thank you. So gardening and farming can be one of the most relaxing hobbies for some. Like Andrea and Darren said earlier, leaving a desk for dirt, right? And sunshine. If you have become a master gardener or an expert farmer and want to turn it up a notch, you can start your own profitable business by selling your products. So, we're just sharing some brief overview of resources on how we can help. So many times we hear our clients say that they have this business idea and they go right down to the city and they purchase a business license. Well, that's not your first step. Before we start going over the steps of business compliance, I would like to quickly cover the importance of doing a business plan. As you can see here in this photo, there's like a lot of different facets to a business plan, which are really important, and so many of the previous presenters covered a lot of it. So if you're wondering how to become a for-profit business with your craft, first you'll need to have this plan in place. And what makes us special is we have wonderful tools to help you with creating your business plan. I'm going to give you a couple of tips. You're going to want to keep your business plan simple and easy to digest for your reading audience. Now, simple doesn't mean you leave out the details. It just means that you add details that are needed without a lot of fillers. So we've seen a lot of business plans come through our office with a lot of market data as fillers. So you want to be careful with that. And you want to keep your plan efficient, accurate, and credible. So who's the target audience for your business plan? Well, first and foremost, it's you. Your ideas and dreams look different when your thoughts are on paper. It organizes your goals and priorities and intentions. It also covers some voids in thought and addresses subjects you may have overlooked and much more. So who else is your target audience? Bankers, investors, partners, key hires, incubators, competitions, and advisors. So like I mentioned, here at the SBDC, we have wonderful templates and sample business plans to help you with this process, all at no charge to you. Next slide, please. Some of the things that we assist with is, business structures. So once you're ready to start your Arizona-based business, you'll need to decide on the business structure and which one is right for your business model. The business structures you choose can be from sole proprietorship to an LLC, which is a limited liability company, to a C Corp, S Corp, nonprofit organization or corporation, actually. And some of the most popular structures we see with the startups are the sole proprietorships and the LLCs. So with our SBDC clients, we assist them with their new business checklist, like we're showing on the slide. But we also help them with the application process for getting started. So their business structures, etc. Next slide, please. Thank you. So here you'll see a comparison chart of business structures. So making a decision is very important, and one that you may need to talk to a business counselor about, and a CPA, tax preparer, lawyers. They're wonderful to talk to go over some of the advantages and disadvantages for the different structures. Be mindful that some of these structures, if you're just getting started, it's really expensive to process your taxes at the end of the year, and you might not be there yet. So, at that place of having a higher structure. So keep in mind that the SBDC, we don't give legal advice, but we do provide a lot of information to help you make that decision. So let me give you an example. If you wanted to be a sole proprietor and you would register with the Secretary of State, and the filing fee is only $10 for that. So like I said, we do help with the different structures. To do an LLC, it's like $85 online with the Arizona Corporation Commission. Many find online resources outside of the actual state websites. Be careful, because people have paid hundreds to thousands of dollars just to file these forms. But here, we can help you at no charge or show you how to. Next slide, please. So, I want to give you a tip. So when choosing a business name, which is very important when you're starting your business structure, keep in mind that it should be simple, catchy, and one that doesn't leave individuals guessing what you do. And try to keep it to 3 words or less. When you file for a business structure, you're also searching to see if that name is available in the state of Arizona. If it's available, then you may proceed with securing the business name you're wanting in your business structure. We've seen clients file fictitious business names with cities or they create business cards with the names and it's not even available. So securing your name is a very important first step. If another business has the legal rights to that name that you're wanting to use, you can face lawsuits and have to change your name on everything, which is time consuming and can be costly. Next slide, please. All right, so if you would like to see if a business name is taken or available, go to the Arizona Corporation Commission and you can search corporations and LLCs to see if that name is available. This also works for DBAs as well. Next slide, please. All right, so your next step after filing for your business structure is deciding if you should use your social security number for an employer identification number, also known as an EIN. So the EIN is known as a federal tax ID number. Many vendors will use one of these numbers. So generally businesses need an EIN. If you're any other structure besides a sole proprietor, you'll have to get this EIN. I just want to say there's no cost for an EIN. Just beware, there's different sites online that will want you to pay for this. It is free through the IRS, so if you're asked for a payment, you're on the wrong site. Next slide, please. All right, so unless you're exempt, the cities in Arizona, they all require businesses to obtain a city business license. So the city business licenses are sold as a new business license, and then they're renewed annually. The costs are usually $100 annually, and the renewal fees can range between $30 and $50. Business license applications are online or at your local city municipalities. And there's a lot of facets to starting a new business. I'm just quickly going over those startup features. So next slide, please. Awesome, thank you. All right, so sales tax. So as you can see here, you have the Arizona Department of Revenue seal, along with some of the Mohave County seals and some of the incorporated cities within. If you plan to sell a product or engage in a service subject to state and local transaction privilege sales tax, you will most likely need to obtain the state transaction privilege tax license. So a lot of people call it sales tax, resale, wholesale, vendor tax license, but you're going to be looking for transaction privilege tax license. Most incorporated cities like Kingman, Lake Havasu, and Bullhead here in Mohave County, they impose this sales tax on your gross receipts from various types of sales. So if your business activity is subject to sales tax, you'll want to go to the Arizona Department of Revenue website and apply for your TPT license. And if you need help or guidance in that, we're always happy to help. Next slide, please. Awesome, thank you. All right, so home baked and confectionery goods for sale. So we've had several wonderful speakers today cover this area and this website. So, a lot of people, they don't realize that even if they want to serve samples, right, they have to get their food handler's card as well. And so this cottage law is wonderful. We've assisted a lot of small businesses with getting this license. Next slide, please. But before you can register for the cottage food program, you do have to have your food handler's license before you even register. So you can go to your county website and look for that information. And next slide, please. We've heard a lot of this wonderful information, so I just want to, quickly say that although not generally it's legally required to have business insurance for the different areas that you see here on the screen, bonding and insurance for businesses may be required or requested in order to be a vendor. So please refer to your insurance agent or a bonding company for assistance on this matter. We always recommend applying trying to get at least 3 insurance quotes from 3 different insurance companies. It's really important for you to see the differences and the offerings of the different insurances out there. So let's go ahead and go to the next slide. We're ready for Q&A. I know I kind of went through it fast, but our wonderful speakers covered a lot of this.